The Book of Enoch, an ancient Jewish text, is one of the most intriguing and enigmatic writings associated with biblical literature. Despite its fascinating content and historical significance, it is not included in the canonical Bible of most Christian traditions. To understand why the Book of Enoch was banned from the Bible, we must delve into its origins, content, theological implications, and the complex history of biblical canon formation, historical and textual origins. The Book of Enoch, traditionally attributed to Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah, is believed to have been composed between the 3rd century BCE and the 1st century CE. It is a collection of various writings, including the Book of Watchers, Book of Parables, Astronomical Book, Dream Visions, and the Epistle of Enoch. These texts were written in Aramaic and Hebrew, with the most complete versions preserved in Ge'ez, the ancient liturgical language of Ethiopia. Content and themes. The Book of Enoch is notable for its elaborate cosmology, angelology, and eschatology. It describes the fall of the Watchers, a group of angels who descended to earth and fathered the Nephilim, a race of giants. This narrative offers a detailed account of heavenly hierarchies, the origins of evil, and the eventual divine judgment of the fallen angels and their offspring. One of the most striking features of the Book of Enoch is its apocalyptic vision. It presents Enoch's travels through the heavens, where he witnesses the mysteries of the universe, the future judgment of the wicked, and the ultimate redemption of the righteous. These themes resonate with other apocalyptic literature, but also diverge in significant ways that were controversial for early Christian theologians. Theological implications. The theological implications of the Book of Enoch played a major role in its exclusion from the biblical canon. Its detailed descriptions of angelic beings and their interactions with humans raised theological questions about the nature of sin, the origin of evil, and the structure of the divine realm. The idea that angels could procreate with humans and produce offspring challenged the prevailing doctrines of many early Jewish and Christian communities. Additionally, the Book of Enoch's portrayal of Enoch as a messianic figure who ascends to heaven and receives divine revelations was seen as problematic. This portrayal could be seen as conflicting with the unique status of Jesus Christ in Christian theology. The early church was cautious about texts that might elevate other figures to a similar or competing status. Canonical controversy. The process of determining the biblical canon was complex and spanned several centuries. Early Jewish and Christian communities had varying collections of sacred texts, and the criteria for inclusion were not uniform. Factors influencing the inclusion or exclusion of texts included apostolic authorship, consistency with accepted doctrine, and widespread liturgical use. The Book of Enoch was widely read and highly regarded in certain Jewish and early Christian circles. It is quoted in the New Testament, Jude 1:14-15, and influenced the writings of early church fathers such as Tertullian and Origen. However, its acceptance was not universal. The growing Christian church sought to establish a canon that reflected a coherent and unified theological stance, and texts that presented divergent or speculative doctrines were scrutinized and often excluded. By the 4th century, the development of a more standardized biblical canon saw the Book of Enoch falling out of favor in most Christian traditions. It was excluded from the canonical lists established by influential councils and synods, such as the Synod of Laodicea, c. 363 CE, and the Councils of Carthage, 397 and 419 CE. The Ethiopian exception. One notable exception to the exclusion of the Book of Enoch is the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church. This ancient Christian tradition considers the Book of Enoch canonical and includes it in its Old Testament. The preservation of Enoch in the Ethiopian Bible underscores the diverse attitudes towards sacred texts within early Christianity and highlights the rich tapestry of early Christian literary culture. Conclusion. The exclusion of the Book of Enoch from most biblical canons is a reflection of the complex interplay between theology, tradition, and ecclesiastical authority in the early centuries of Christianity. Its fascinating narratives and profound theological insights continue to captivate scholars, theologians, and readers, offering a glimpse into the diverse and dynamic landscape of ancient religious thought. While it remains outside the official canon for most Christian denominations, the Book of Enoch endures as a testament to the rich and varied heritage of biblical literature.